was wondering, Maharishi, if you have any comments on whether evolution of species could be guided by the Vedas at all. I mean, would they indicate how evolution of species might occur?
The whole creation came out of the Veda. The creation of the species is like everyone sleeps in the night and then wakes up as one slept. In the time of dissolution, all life dissolves. In the time of creation, everything that had dissolved reappears. And there is the spontaneity of creation. The creation comes out spontaneously. The way everyone went to dissolution, one wakes up from there. And that is by virtue of Chit, consciousness. Everything dissolves into consciousness. All the expressions and all remain in consciousness in the unmanifest form. And when the time for creation, they pop up as they slept, so they wake up. So there is no need for a creator. The nature of the Absolute, it absorbs everything within itself. And as everything is absorbed, everything comes out. So this cycle of dissolution and creation and dissolution and creation and dissolution and creation, all by specific laws. And these laws are eternal, non-changing, and it is these laws which bring out sound values, sound fluctuations. From sound comes form. So in the sequence of how from the unmanifest, the manifest creation comes along, in the sequence of the process of creation, the fluctuation of the Absolute, first within itself in the unmanifest area, and then manifesting into the form, just like the cognition expressing the fluctuation of the Absolute, simultaneously appearing in sound form, the speech. And speech, once it is expressed, the diversity of speech, so many letters and all that, the whole diversity. So the whole creation is said to be the speech of the Absolute. Unmanifest Absolute expresses itself from within its own nature, which is Chit, Sat Chit Ananda. Chit, consciousness, which is the main factor. Sat is continuum, it's eternity, non-changing value. Ananda is bliss. Being bliss, it could fluctuate in waves. Being Chit, it could contain within itself all the impressions of the past and then bring them out. This is how they take it in a sort of traditional way. Two things are most important in the context of the Veda, that it is eternal and that it is not made by anyone. That is, and it gets into the unmanifest, and then it manifests, and then unmanifest, and cycles of the expression of pure knowledge and creation from pure knowledge.
In fact, I could illustrate one possibility in detail as to how some kind of evolutionary process might occur, because I think there's a distinction one can make between, ideas. Say an idea and behavior, we can have a certain idea, and we then may or may not be able to carry it out. For example, becoming a millionaire or something like that. But what might happen during evolution is that particular species might have ideas contained within them, but be unable to carry them out very efficiently. And but if there were a tendency for a species to act in accordance with certain ideas, which of course we do observe, each species has particular behavior patterns built into it. So supposing the ideas are built in, then there will be a tendency for a member of a given species to try and behave in accordance with that idea, and then those members which are better able to conform with that idea will have a better chance of evolution. So and then the process of mutation will give rise to cause the process of evolution to go on. So the essential point is that the idea of a given behavior may precede the actual ability of the animal to do it very well, but then natural selection will make it better and better able to conform to a particular idea. So one way of expressing this goal-directedness is to say that the ideas that species have may go in advance of what they can do very well. And then if the ideas come from the absolute and the absolute is always there, this could explain how the absolute could guide evolution by taking the idea as an intermediate step.